Hello, I'm Shaquem Holloway with the Covington News and the Rockdale News.
And I'm Martin Rand with the Rockdale News and Covington News.
And welcome to Heat Check. Today we are talking about the finals just a little bit, but our main topic today is going to be, is LeBron James top 5 all time? But let's, just a quick review of the finals real quick. LeBron and the Cavs were able to tie it up 1-1. What did you think about that?
I think LeBron's playing out of his mind right now. If you look at his stats, I think he's averaging like 41 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists in these 2 games. It's like video game numbers he's putting up right now. So he's definitely doing what he needs to do.
That's on All-Star difficulty. It's not Hall of Fame mode. Trust me, I know. It's like you can't do that in Hall of Fame mode.
I mean, he's doing everything he can to get his team to a win. Golden State is definitely going to have to play better. I'm pretty sure they're going to show up Game 3. I still think Warriors are going to win 6 games. I still think they're going to win
in 6 games.
6 games.
Okay.
Still think they're going to win 6 games.
Okay. All right then. Now we're done with that. Okay. Now let's talk about the real topic. Is LeBron a top 5 player all time?
Oh man, is LeBron a top 5 player? Everything is telling me to say yes to that, just from what I've seen with his production, his stats, the way he plays, how he leads his team. Everything's telling me that he's one of the best players I've ever seen play the game of basketball.
Yeah.
But then there's this little tiny voice in the back of my head saying, he's just not there yet. You know, he's just not quite there yet. And it's hard to explain why that voice is there, but he's just not there yet. No.
Okay. So if he's not in your top 5, do you have him currently, just based off now whether he wins or loses this finals, in your top 10?
Top 10? Yeah. Yeah.
Top 10?
I could put him in top 10 comfortably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's probably not 10, the last person on that list. He's probably somewhere
in between 6 and 9.
6 and 9, okay.
Somewhere in between it. I think he just has a lot more work he needs to put in.
Yeah.
He's moving up every statistical chart you can think of.
Okay.
But I just think he just needs to do a lot more work in that area, especially championships. Definitely has to do a lot more work in winning championships.
I mean, the guy has 2.
He has 2. That's not enough. There's a lot of people that have 2 rings.
There's a lot of people like that don't have any rings.
True, and that's why they're not in the discussion. He's in there solely because he has those 2 rings, you know. But he has to do a lot more.
He's done, but my thing is LeBron has done so much more with so much less.
Okay, so you put him in your top 5. You have him in your top 5.
He is in my top 5. He is 5.
5 right there.
He is 5.
Right there at the.
He is 5 or maybe 6, but I'm gonna say he's 5. And if he won this finals, if they overcame the loss of Kyrie and the loss of Kevin Love and won, he's number 3.
Number 3? Wow.
Easily. He's number 3.
So he goes from 5 or 6 to 3 easily.
Easily. Yeah.
Based off just this final.
Yes. LeBron has never had the talent that Jordan, Kobe, Duncan has played with. I know he played with the Heat. Yes, he had D Wade and Bosh.
Those are his only rings.
Yes, of course. Those are his only. He's only been back in Cleveland 1 year.
I'm just saying. He only got to the finals 1 time in Cleveland prior to this year.
He played with a D Wade that averaged about 16 a game in the regular season. A hobbled D Wade who wasn't nearly as good as he used to be. He had Chris Bosh, and Jesus Shuttlesworth saved him in the finals 2 years ago.
LeBron should probably only have 1 ring right now. If
it wasn't doesn't matter.
And that was over a Thunder team.
Should probably doesn't
That was over
matter.
A Thunder team that was still young.
Isaiah Thomas should only have 1 ring. Should probably doesn't matter because if Magic Johnson never got hurt and Byron Scott never got hurt, they don't sweep the Lakers in the finals. But should doesn't matter.
Okay. Anyways,
Larry Bird should have taken a ring or something. So
even with a win this year, that gives him 3 rings. They gave him 3 rings.
3 rings
And with all the stats.
tied with Larry Bird, the great Larry Legend.
Ooh, that's
Yeah. And they play the same position. So who would be
Yeah.
better in that conversation?
Hey, it would definitely be LeBron. Yeah.
Okay.
It would definitely
Okay.
be LeBron in that regard. So, okay, yeah, I think if he wins this series, then he could probably get into that top 5.
Okay.
Overtaking Larry Bird. Just because, I mean, they have the same skill set, but LeBron's skill set is just so far beyond what Larry Bird did on the court.
Yes, it is.
And with 3 rings, yeah, I could put him there. But if he loses this series, I don't care. I don't care the fact that he doesn't have Kyrie. I don't care the fact he doesn't have Kevin Love. If he loses this series, then he is definitely not in the top 5. He can't be because
Why can't he be?
Because then he already has a losing record in the finals. Let's point
yeah,
that out.
the guy's 30 years old. He's going to play
Doesn't
for
matter.
at least 5 more years.
Doesn't matter. He has a losing record in the finals. If he loses this one,
He has a losing record in the finals now.
And no, it's going to increase, which is going to lower the it's going to lower the chances that he can even that up going forward. So I mean,
one of those losing record, one of those 4 losses, which would be his 4th loss if he lost to Golden State. One of those came when he was in Cleveland. His best teammate.
Doesn't matter.
Best teammate.
Doesn't matter.
Was Larry Hughes.
Doesn't matter.
His
like
best teammate
like you said,
was Larry
doesn't matter.
Hughes.
That's not history's problem. That's the GM's problem at that time for not getting him.
No, and it's LeBron.
Doesn't
It's not
matter.
LeBron's. It's
Does
LeBron's
not
fault
matter.
that he can carry a team to a championship.
Does not matter. He carried them to the finals. He carried them to the
Yeah,
finals.
and then they meet an actual good team because the East
Doesn't
has been so
matter.
weak during his whole tenure.
Does not matter.
That does matter.
Doesn't matter.
That's like saying
People have a losing
AI
record
never
in the
got a
finals.
ring. Look who he
Losing
played
record in the finals. That's all that matters. Losing record in the finals. You cannot have a losing record in the finals and still be considered one of the top 5 players.
So if he was like Wilt Chamberlain, put up Wilt Chamberlain numbers and
that's-
won finals and lost 5. So if you're average 50 a game and 20 rebounds and 5 assists, for example, Wilt Chamberlain numbers,
Yeah.
you can't be.
Nope. Is he in your top 5?
Who, Wilt Chamberlain?
Will Chamberlain.
Well, no, because I don't.
Exactly.
That era is there. I don't count that era. We're talking basically
Doesn't
from
matter.
the NBA,
Even if he did that
ABA
this,
merger.
even if he did that this year, I'm sorry to say, but basketball is different than other sports, than baseball, or even they try to make football the same way with quarterbacks. But basketball, when you're the best player on your team, you can dominate offense and a defense and your team overall in a greater capacity. So if you cannot lead your team to a title, you can't be in the top 5 compared to other players who did and who were able to achieve it.
But
I can't put you there. I can't put you there.
How many MVPs does LeBron have?
Oh yes, 4. Okay.
That's pretty dominant.
That's
Pretty
okay.
dominant. That's
Okay.
okay. That's okay.
He got 4. Okay.
That's okay. That's what you just said. That's
He
okay.
has 4. That's good.
Okay.
You can get applause. What do
How
you
many
want?
finals MVPs does he have?
Finals?
Yeah.
2. Which you probably should have 1 because Ray
So,
Allen should have got that one. but
Is
okay.
he? No, he shouldn't have. But is
Saved-
he
he
ahead?
saved that
or-
series.
He saved 1 game. So is he ahead or behind Kobe? In your estimation?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
How did
I
this
think
get
you're
to-
biased. I think you're biased because I think you're being biased.
But why did we get to Kobe though?
Because we're talking about who's higher, Kobe or LeBron.
Okay.
1 MVP,
Right.
2 Finals MVP,
Right. 5 titles.
3 with Shaq.
Come on now. Michael Jordan has Scottie Pippen.
You
Magic
said, hey,
Johnson
it don't
had-
matter. It
Well,
don't matter.
don't throw that
It don't
out there
matter.
to help your argument.
don't matter.
And, oh man, that hurts. Yeah, I would have to say.
He's ahead of Kobe.
I would have to say, in terms of basketball skill and ability that I've seen, LeBron is probably ahead in that regard, just because.
You don't want to say it. You don't want to say it. He's better than Kobe.
Okay, I'm a Lakers fan. You're a Lakers fan, so you can't do this to me, okay?
I know.
You can't do this to
but
me.
I can admit that he's better than Kobe. Kobe got my Lakers 5 rings. LeBron doesn't have it. He's done nothing for Cleveland. so I don't like care. But I can say, hey, you're better than Kobe, but Kobe got us more championships.
I mean, like I said, LeBron's a
like
better.
Kobe says,
LeBron's a better.
count to
talent.
5.
Count.
Count to 5. All right, that's all we got for you guys
man.
today. I
did
think
me wrong.
LeBron is top 5
You did me
all
wrong.
time.
He
Martin
has to
doesn't.
win. He has to win this title to be in the top 5. He doesn't win. No, that's 2 and 4 in the finals. He cannot be in the top 5. Can't be.
We'll see you guys next week.